how did Nex Benedict die? This evening, the medical examiner said that the 16-year-old sophomore committed suicide. And that news touching hearts across Oklahoma and beyond. 2 News Oklahoma's Brody Myers joins us live from outside Owasso High School with what we've learned and reaction. Brody?
Karen, the ME ruling a toxic combination of antihistamines and antidepressants are what caused Nex's death. Since news of that became public this afternoon, we've heard a wave of reactions from here in Green Country and across the United States.
I think if you lose a child, you'll never understand.
News of Benedict's death made its way across the country and the world, including to the doorstep of Kelly Wood, an Alabama mother whose daughter identifies within the LGBTQ+ community.
I look at Nex and they remind me of my daughter.
Here locally, police have kept their investigation tight-lipped. Today's news is no surprise to them, telling us from the beginning of this investigation, Owasso police observed many indications that this death was the result of suicide. However, investigators did not wish to confirm that information without the final results being presented by the Oklahoma Medical Examiner's Office. The school district responding in a letter to parents saying today's news may reignite students' feelings around the case. Superintendent Margaret Coates telling school members OPS remains focused on the safety and well-being of our students and staff. Let's continue to lean on each other in the days ahead. Nex's death and today's news that it was suicide has elicited responses across the map.
For someone to have hate towards my child, that's all I can think of. That this was somebody's child. This was a human being.
Wood is looking to the future.
It's hard to keep up with these children that are being raised. Like, they just feel so free, and I am envious of their freedom.
You heard from the superintendent predicting that this would reignite some emotions around town, and that prediction seems to be true. We talked to some students younger who couldn't go on camera. They gave us a wide range of answers, some confused, some hadn't heard the news, all of them saddened, and for most, this is just an uncomfortable topic. We reached out to the attorney that represents the Benedict family to get their perspective. We have not heard back. Reporting live in Owasso, I'm Brody Myers, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's Attorney General also says the medical examiner's suicide ruling breaks his heart. In a tweet, Gettner Drummond says it also makes him, quote, more concerned that bullying played a role in this terrible loss. Combating this problem likely means strengthening laws against bullying, as well as increasing emphasis on mental health services. The president of the national LGBTQ advocacy group, GLAAD, also released a statement saying, in part, Nex Benedict's family and the entire state of Oklahoma deserve far more answers and accountability from those charged with keeping Nex and all youth safe. She goes on to say it remains imperative that school environments reject bullying in all its forms. Now, the full medical examiner's report will be released 2 weeks from today, and our coverage of Nex Benedict's death continues online at kjrh.com and on our 2 News Oklahoma app.